and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla, the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. So today's video is going to be my September upcoming releases. Now, if you're new to my channel, this is a series that I have been doing since I believe last year I started it, where I have been talking about what's upcoming, and recently I changed it to monthly. I think at the end of next year I changed it to monthly. So every single month I do a video where I do research prior to the video that I'm making now, and I try to find as many mass market decks and books and things that are coming out in the new age, spiritual, witchcraft, tarot, oracle kind of space. So yeah, so I'm super excited. We have a lot of things to go through. September is crazy. There's like so many things releasing in September. So I'm super excited to get into it. As always, there will be timestamps below. A section for books and a section for decks. You can skip around as you'd like. And as well as I always have links down below for everything. All the links are the Amazon US affiliate links. So if you click those, it'll take you to Amazon.com. Just to let you know. And of course, they're affiliated to me, so I earn, I believe, a 10% commission if you end up purchasing the item. So yes, I'm super excited. So let me start the screen recording and we can get into books first. All right, here we go. So the first book that we're going to talk about is the Scott Cunningham The Path Taken, honoring the life and legacy of a Wiccan trailblazer. Now, this is by Christine Cunningham Ashworth, with the foreword being Matt Oren. And if you don't know, Matt Oren is the author of The Psychic Witch. He has a second book that I don't remember the name of, but he is most famous for The Psychic Witch. So yes. Now, this book is releasing September 4th. All the pricing that you will see, you can ignore. Unless you're in the US, you can ignore the pricing. So this is published by Wiser Books. It's 240 pages. So let's see here. What does it say? Oh, okay. So this is written by his sister. That's so nice. Oh, here we go. Mastering Magic is his Matt Oren's other book. So let's see. So it's not a biography as much as it is a memoir. Okay, so it's a memoir. So the author writes about their childhood, gives peek into their parents' lives, and brings to life what it was like to grow up in the Cunningham household. She also explores the trajectory of Scott's magical path and affirms his legacy. She shares family photos and lifts the veil from Scott's life. That's really cool. So if you know, Scott Cunningham is like really huge in the Wiccan community. He wrote the Wicca Guide for a Solitary Practitioner. He also wrote a second Wiccan book called Wicca Living, I think. And he has lots of different books also that you can get. One on herbs, one on kitchen magic. What else does he have, honestly? I don't even know. Let's just take a look quickly. He has a lot of different books that are pretty much prevalent, and people still use them to this day. He has like great, here we go, Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. I know a lot of people use this. Yeah, the Wicca book. Oh, he has this one, Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. What else does he have? Earth Power. Here we go. Wicca in the Kitchen. Living Wicca. Yeah, that was the second Wicca book. We have Spellcrafts. We have Magical Aromatherapy. He has a lot of stuff. Honestly, a lot of books. Yeah, Incense, Oils, and Brews. That was one I was thinking about also. Yeah, a lot of books that you can get from him. I know people really like this encyclopedia one on magical herbs. Apparently it's really good. But that's really cool that his sister wrote a memoir about him. That's really cool. I don't know if this is something I'd personally pick up, but it would definitely be interesting to read reviews on, I think, in my opinion, or see reviews on in case anyone does video reviews. Now, the next book that I was able to find is called Witch Hunt, A Traveler's Journey into the Power and Persecution of the Witch. This is by Kristen Soley. This is also set to release September 4th and is coming out by Wiser Books as well. 256 pages. What is this about specifically? So it says here, traveling through cities and sites across Italy, France, Germany, Ireland, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Kristen Soley explores the places and people significant to the early modern legacy of the witch. So between the 15th and 17th centuries, a confluence of economic, and religious factors ignited a wildfire of witch hysteria in Europe and later in parts of America. Interesting. Okay, so at the heart of these witch hunts were often dangerous misconceptions about femininity and female sexuality, and women were disproportionately punished as a result. That's really interesting. Oh, okay. She's the author also of Witches, Sluts, and Feminists. I have that on my wish list to get. This seems really interesting. This is the paperback edition. I like that they have a quote here from Pam Grossman. I actually really love her book, Waking the Witch. I gave that, I think, 4 out of 5 stars when I read it, and I do have a review on that book. Is it on my channel? I don't know. Did I do a video review of that? I don't remember. If I did, I'll leave it linked in the cards. But this seems really interesting. I'm definitely going to keep this on my wish list because I would love to get this and add it to my book collection. I love books like this. I find them very interesting, in my opinion, especially since this person takes a better approach to most like witch hunt type books, in my opinion, where they talk about they don't talk about like the true nature of what actually happened in like the witch trials and things like that. So this, I feel like this would be a better account, in my opinion. So this looks a lot better and well researched, but hopefully it is anyway. I don't know because I haven't read it yet, but hopefully I will get this at some point and be able to read this because it does seem very interesting. Then we have the veneration rites of Curanderismo, invoking the sacred energy of our ancestors. Apologies if I did not pronounce that correctly. This is by Erica Bunaflor, and forward is by Luis Rodriguez. Seems very interesting. We have some pictures here, so let's take a look. I love the cover. The cover is gorgeous. So we have some information. So this is looking at the veneration rites of the ancient Mesoamericans. Interesting. That's really cool. Look at that. Ooh, we have some colored pages, which looks cool. This looks gorgeous. Oh, wow, look at that. An ancestor honored with a bounty of fruit and flowers surrounding the Virgin of Guadalupe up to Jesus on the cross on October 30th, 2021. Deo de los Muertos. Altar exhibition at Hollywood Forever. That's so cool. Very elaborate. I love it. It's so beautiful. Look at these. I love that. That's so cool. This is gorgeous, honestly. Very elaborate. I love it. It's so gorgeous. The time and effort they put into the displays that they put up at a individual's grave is astounding. I love it so much. This releases September 5th. 216 pages. This is published by Bear and Company. Never heard of them. Not familiar with this particular publishing company. It states here that it shares traditional veneration rites and practices to connect with your ancestors, including limpia rites, trance journeys, energy work, and sacred gardening. Explores ancestral altar making practices, sacred tools for altars, and how to invite your ancestors to take an active role in intervening on your behalf. It also describes the deification process of estimated ancestors and how this opens access to special powers for those sharing that ancestor's lineage. That's really interesting. It seems like it covers a lot of Mesoamerican kind of veneration rites. So I don't know if this is for me personally, especially since I'm not Mesoamerican, or I don't have any ancestry in Mesoamerican culture. So this is something I'd pass on, but if you're interested and or from a Mesoamerican culture, definitely check this out. It looks really interesting, really great. Okay, this one looks so cute and I really want it. It's the Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. This is by Maybelle Equa. Hopefully I pronounced the surname correctly. If I did not, I apologize. This is affirmations, self-love, and life lessons according to the internet's beloved mushroom frog. And it's so cute. There are no pictures other than the cover, which is such a shame. Releases September 5th. 96 pages and is published by Summersdale. This looks so cute, though. We have 40 hand-drawn illustrations. Oh, we have some pictures here. Look. Over 40 hand-drawn illustrations of the little frog. We have beautiful life lessons and empowering reminders to feel your feelings. A humorous, nonsense approach to positivity. I love it. It's so cute. And I've seen these images on Instagram like so much. So I'm excited to see more of what this book has to offer. It's really, really cute. Then we have the Practical Witches box set, which is published by Running Press, their RP Minis line. This is by Ceridwen or Ceridwen Greenleaf. I'm not sure how to pronounce this individual's name, so I apologize. This is set to release September 5th. It's 504 pages total. There are 3 little books. They are hardcover. So you have Witch's Spellbook, Witch's Love Spellbook, and Witch's Wealth Spellbook. It's really cute because they're hardcover, which I really like. And I did receive an advance copy of this, so I'm excited to show this on my channel. My video with all the Running Press goodies that I'm going to be talking about today should be up next week. So definitely stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss the video. But yes, this is really cute. It's small little booklets, but they are hardcover and they are luxurious, I have to say. They feel soft and whatnot, which is was surprising to me. I didn't even know they were going to be hardcover, so that was fun. But yes, I'm super excited for you to see these little book sets. Then we have the mini magic bell. So Running Press has a lot of little mini tools coming out this month, which is super fun. And I find that really great because they're super affordable. And if you're looking for more witchy tools for your practice, Running Press has a lot of them, which are super affordable, and you can, bring in these little mini sets to your practice if you wish to. So they have the mini magic bell. This is by Astrea Taylor and Haley Webb. Also set to release on September 5th. Published by Running Press, their RP mini line. The little booklet that comes with the bell is 40 pages. It's 3-inch pure brass magic bell, and imprinted on it are the symbols for the elements. So you have water, air, fire, and earth, which is really cool. And it comes with like a little mini book to have some information on using the bell and bell magic and cleansing and all that stuff. So yes, again, stay tuned for my Running Press video coming next week. Then we move on to the Green Witches coloring book. I love me a coloring book, so I'm excited. So the illustrator is Sarah Richard. Now, if you have the Midnight Magic Tarot, which is the tarot deck of mushrooms, you will recognize the illustrations here because the artist who did that tarot deck is the same illustrator as this coloring book. Now, the coloring book, however, is created by Erin Murphy Hiscock. And let's take a look at some of the pictures that we have. It's so cute. Welcome, spring. I really like the wheel with the astrological correspondences. Really cool. These are really pretty. I am a sucker for a good coloring book, so I definitely have this on my wish list. This comes out September 5th. It's 80 pages. It's published by Adams Media. So what does it say here? It has 35 witchcraft-inspired scenes showcasing the natural elements and mysticism of green witchcraft. So that's really cool. Ooh, we have some more images here. Yeah, I love this. It's so fun. I love coloring books, so this is definitely excited. This is definitely exciting, rather. Then we have a Christmas book. So we have two actual Christmas-related things that are coming out in September, which I thought was really funny. So we have the Secret History of Christmas Baking, Recipes and Stories from Tomb Offerings to Gingerbread Boys. Now this is by Linda Radish. It's published by Llewellyn. It's 320 pages. It's set to release on September 8th. However, for some reason it says it's in stock already, so maybe they received stock early and decided to go ahead and start selling, but it was supposed to have released on September 8th. So yeah, there's no pictures, it doesn't seem like, right? Nope, not really. No pictures on the inside of what the book is or the back or anything. So if you're interested in the secret history of Christmas baking, definitely check it out. This one really caught my eye. It's called Spirits, Seers, and Seances, Victorian Spiritualism, Magic, and the Supernatural. This is by Steely Alexandra Doris. It is set to release on September 8th as well. It's 226 pages, published by Llewellyn. It's definitely interesting. It says spiritualism in the age of Sherlock Holmes and Edgar Allan Poe. I think that's really interesting. I love me Edgar Allan Poe. Like his stories, his poetry, amazing. Love them. Big fan. If you've been a subscriber of me for a while, you already know that because I did last year a whole series where I used the tarot that I have, the Edgar Allan Poe tarot, and pulled cards and read from the big book of completed works that I have of his on the channel, which was super fun. But yes, this is super interesting. It says the book explores the history of automatic writing, cartomancy, clairvoyance, and more. It reveals how Victorian belief in ghosts, fairies, and natural spirits shaped our celebrations of Halloween and Christmas. That's really cool. I'm definitely really interested in this. I have added it to my wish list. So hopefully I can bring this into my collection at one point because this looks very, very interesting. Then we have Ancestral Whispers, a guide to building ancestral veneration practices. This is by Ben Stimson and is also published by Llewellyn. It's 272 pages, also set to release on September 8th. It says here that Ancestral Whispers provides exercises and journal prompts specifically, or especially rather, designed to help you develop an authentic living practice. Really interesting. So it's a book to really learn how to worship your ancestors and work with your ancestors, which I thought was really interesting. I do have Ancestral Tarot, which I really enjoy, but this, I guess, is something that's more not really based on the tarot, I guess, or it doesn't really bring in the tarot, probably. That's what I'm just assuming. It says it has exercise and journal prompts, which I think is interesting. So I definitely wanna see a little bit more about this particular book. Maybe some reviews and things. Then we have Small Magics, Practical Secrets from an Appalachian Village Witch. This is by H. Byron Ballard, who is the author of also Roots, Branches, and Spirits. Ooh. So this is 214 pages, also published by Llewellyn, also set to release on September 8th. So what does it say here? It says, just as your hands-on back to basics guide to building a magical practice. This book provides grounding exercises, shielding methods, healing magic, insight on witchcraft tools, and more. Interesting. I do not live in Appalachia or anywhere near there, so I don't really think that this is for me personally, but definitely interesting. So if you're interested in Appalachian magic, I would say check it out. Maybe you'll like this. Now this one I'm really excited for. I did receive an advance copy of this. This is Take Back the Magic, Conversations with the Unseen World. This is by Perdita Finn, published by Running Press. It's 256 pages. It's set to release on September 12th. So what does it say here? So Take Back Magic takes the reader on a journey of healing, possibility, and love as the story of how Finn healed her relationship with her bittered patriarchal father long after his death unfolds over the course of 13 moving chapters. Along the way, readers will learn how they too can reconnect with the generous guidance of the soul's long story through deep time, recovering their lost relationships with their ancestors and the earth itself. Interesting. Okay. Throughout, Finn shares guidance, tips, and practical advice that will aid readers in forging their own relationships with those who have passed, as she invites every reader to reconnect with their own inner knowing and to call forth magic from the most ancient parts of humanity. That sounds so beautiful. And I did attend, when was it? Not that long ago. An event that Running Press hosted where the author of this book read an excerpt of the book. I think it was like a meditation or something that was in there. And it was very, very, very moving. It was very beautiful. So I am excited to read this. The cover is gorgeous. I'm like absolutely in love with the cover. There's no pictures other than this one. But yes, look at that cover. It's gorgeous. So I am excited to read this. And hopefully I can report back on what I thought once I do. Then we have the Sacred Herbs of Yule and Christmas, Remedies, Recipes, Magic, and Brews for the Winter Season. This is by Ellen Everett Hopman, and forward is by Lucy Starza. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. Also set to release on September 12th. 344 pages, published by Destiny Books, which is interesting. So it explores, different Christmas related, Yule related celebrations and items and customs and magical seasonal plants and things like that. You also have recipes and whatnot, which is very interesting. Yeah, this doesn't really interest me personally, but those who are interested in herbs and recipes, so a lot of kitchen magic, maybe some herbery and things like that, you might really enjoy this. So definitely check it out to see more if this is something that you're personally interested in. Do we have any images? Oh, yes, we do. So here's the back. Okay. Oh my god, so funny. Very interesting. So it seems like it's in color. Maybe. I don't know. The photos are in color, so I don't know if the book will actually be in color, but still pretty cool. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Then we have New Moon Magic, 13 anti-capitalistic tools for resistance and re-enchantment. This is by Risa Dickens and Amy Torok. This is set to release on September 12th. 376 pages. That's a pretty good thick book. Published by North Atlantic Books. Very interesting. I don't mind books that touch on like politics and things like that. I did really enjoy the book. Oh, what's it called? Revolutionary Witch. All right. Revolutionary Witchcraft. Hold on. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, Revolutionary Witchcraft. That was a great book. I gave that 5 stars on Goodreads. I did write a review on Goodreads, but I haven't filmed a review for it. But it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. So I'm very interested in this. I did put it on my wish list. It does sound very interesting. Now let's read a little bit what we got here. I don't know. Okay, so they offer witchy practices to change your life and reshape the world without falling prey to commercialization that belies the true heart and power of magic. Okay. As an offering to all witches, honoring the craft's roots and centuries of empowerment, survival, resistance, despite capitalism's attempts to co-opt and dilute its practice. So we have some rituals here, potions, divination, the garden, ritual and ceremony, the circle. Through historical research, interviewers, the author's own raw personal stories, the new moon magic offers wisdom and guidance from real witches, past and present. It shows you how to take up tools and practices, discover and or rediscover your own magic, and nurture a witchcraft that creates instead of consumes. Interesting. I'm definitely interested to look more into this. As with all books, I do wish that publishers would put pictures of the table of contents. I find that very helpful. But of course, most do not. So there's no pictures other than the cover. But if you'd like, if this sounds appealing to you, definitely check it out. Then we have Everyday Tarot, revised and expanded paperback edition. Unlock your inner wisdom and manifest your future. This is by Bridget Esselmont, who is the creator, the owner, founder of Biddy Tarot. And this is published by Running Press, also set to release on September 12th. I did receive an advance copy of this. I do have the first edition of this particular book. Well, I don't know if it's the first edition, but the previous edition to this one anyway. It's somewhere on my shelf. And I will be doing a comparison between the two books to show you what is different between both books, what has changed and whatnot, because this is a revised and expanded edition. So you'll definitely see that some point on my channel. But if you would just like to have a general look at this particular book, I will be flipping through it in my Running Press video, which will be up next week. 240 pages. I already said that it's set to release September 12th. And yeah, so this pretty much was, what does it say? It says, in this revised paperback edition of the Everyday Tarot, featuring a new foreword by the author and an appendix of tarot card meanings, you'll learn to master the methods of Biddy Tarot founder Bridget Esselmont, as she blends divination with actionable self-help so you can manifest the life you want. So is that the only things that they've changed, is the fact that they added an appendix at the back? Interesting. I'm really going to have to take a look between the two copies and see exactly what has changed. But I do know that the previous edition does not have any kind of a tarot meaning. It's not, that's not what it's for. Like, it's not for tarot meanings. It's actually a book to actually work through different activities to learn the tarot or to bond with the tarot, in my opinion. That's pretty much what it was for specifically, and which I really loved. I actually really love it. You have like different exercises and fun things to do, spreads and things like that, to really learn and grow as you learn tarot and things. So I really enjoyed that part of it. But if they added an appendix for tarot meanings, that is actually great, because if you have the deck, technically you can use the book with any deck, but if you have the deck that this is named after, the Everyday Tarot, then you can work with them together. If not, then you can work with the book with any deck, really. So yeah, in my opinion, it's a bonding tool, so that's really great. Then we have the Astrology Almanac 2024. This is by Emma Howarth, illustrated by Katrina Samahin. This is your holistic annual guide to the planets and stars. This is set to release on September 12th. It's 224 pages. It is published by Leaping Hair Press. And I really, really, really want this. Honestly, I really do. It looks great. Look at the illustrations. They're beautiful. They have the key cosmic dates, which is so good. Like, I love this so much. Like, it looks really, really good. I don't know what else this particular book has to offer, but I am really interested in getting into it, honestly. Astrology affects you every day, not just when it's the season of your star sign. divided into 12 zodiac signs detailing every major astrological event. Follow the planets and zodiac signs as they shift throughout the year and learn how to live your best life in every sign. From earthy Capricorn through to fiery Sagittarius season, with everything you need in one handy guide. This is a great resource whether you're a beginner, new to astrology, or a practicing astrologer. I'm very interested in this because it looks absolutely great. Like, I love the images that they have here, like the cover, so good. We have the key dates, which is great. But I would love to know what else this particular almanac has to offer inside. I have yet to see anyone show the inside, so I'd like to keep an eye out to see what exactly this has to offer before I decide that I want to spend the money on it. Because I want to know if it's going to be useful for me personally. That's really what I want to know. And there's not enough photos for me to determine that. Then we have the Healing Guides Tarot, the Modern Book of Divination. This is by Igloo Books, but it's not published by Igloo Books. It's published by Sparkpool, so I'm very confused by that. Unless like Igloo Books is an imprint of Sparkpool, I don't know. But this is set to release September 19. It's 96 pages only, which, it sounds a bit lacking in my opinion. It says, begin your journey with tarot and discover how to decode symbolism, prepare and read your cards. Okay, so it's a beginner book pretty much. Let's see what we have here in terms of information. So we have an introduction. We have a how to use the book. Again, I wish publishers would put the table of contents, because that's way more helpful than showing me what the introduction looks like. So, yes. So we just have photos of the cover and the same photos that are above. And I guess they have another book in this series called Witchcraft. Healing Guides of Witchcraft. So, yes. Nothing else here, but if you're interested in looking into it, it's pretty cheap in the US, honestly. Only $10. You really can't go wrong with a very inexpensive, affordable beginner book, if it's actually decent, that is. I guess sometimes you just got to take a risk and look and see if, especially if it interests you. Again, it's set to release on September 19th. Then we have the Modern Occultism, History, Theory, and Practice. This is by Mitch Horowitz. This is also set to release September 19. It is 450 pages. That's going to be a nice, thick chunker book. Love it. Love to see it. This is published by G&D Media. Not sure who that is, but seems like they're, putting out thick books. That's for sure. So it seems like it covers a lot of occultism. We have different occultisms from different people, pioneering voices. I swear I can speak. I've been working all day. I am tired. My brain sometimes cannot function. But I see Carl Jung in here and Sigmund Freud, which is pretty funny. So that's fun. I don't know. Was Sigmund Freud part of any occultist groups? Occultism groups? I don't know. I know Carl Jung was, but I don't know about Sigmund Freud. That's cool though if he was. It would be cool if he was. But it seems like there's a lot of information here. So it definitely looks interesting. Now, is this for me? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I did add it to my wish list. And then maybe I'll look into it when I'm ready to dive deeper into this side of dive deep into like this side of things, because I'm really more into like just like tarot and whatnot, and I haven't really looked more into like the esoteric stuff. So I'm gonna put this on the back burner for now, for me personally. But if you're into it, check it out. Then we have Herbana Witch, a year in the forest, working with herbs, barks, mushrooms, roots, and flowers. This is by Cecilia Latari and illustrated by Alice Goody. Goody. Okay, so it is hardcover. That I can clearly glean from the image. September 21st. 160 pages, published by Red Wheel. The cover is gorgeous. I really do like that. Again, I really do wish we had a table of contents. But what does it say here? It says this book contains an introduction to what it means to be an Herbana witch, along with guides on how to follow the path of herbs and connect with the plants of the forest. We have chapters on each of the seasons with an almanac of information on animals, trees, and plants of each season. And we have activity tips for how to make soup, lotions, incense, and dried herbs, and more. Very interesting. Oh, we have some images here. That's pretty. So we have summer trees and plants. There seems to be like a legend here. Respiratory balm. That seems really interesting. I really love the art. This is really cute. Love that little snail there. So cute. This is really interesting. If you're into the forest, plants, working with nature, this might actually be very interesting for you personally. I think it would be an interesting thing to read. Now, how good is it? Obviously I don't know because I haven't read it, but it seems really interesting, and looks like it'll be, it's based on the seasons, which if you like to do seasonal work, I think this would be also something to take into consideration when considering if this would be like a right fit for you. I do have this on my wish list because it intrigued me. So, yeah. If anyone ends up getting this, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear them. Then we have the Mystical Journaling Kit, Tools for Everyday Magic. This is by Maya Toll and John Carling. Set to release on September 26th. This is published by Running Press, their RP mini line. The little booklet that comes with it is 48 pages. So this is fun. If you like journaling, you like stamps, love this so much. I did receive an advance copy of this, so stay tuned for that. And I'm excited because it comes with the moon phases as stamps, so 7 stamps to represent the moon phases, a metallic gold ink pad, 2 sticker sheets, and a clear quartz crystal to help you in meditating, I guess, before your journaling practice, which is really cool. So I'm excited to use those. I love working with the moon, so I'm excited to use the moon stamps for like journaling and like calendar work, like putting in my calendar and things like that. So it's going to be really fun to use those in my practice. And look how cute it is. It's so cute. Little wooden stamps with a rubber end. But yeah, I really love this. I'm excited. Then we have a journal. So that stamp set actually goes with this journal here. So obviously they're sold separately, so you don't have to get both of them. But if you wanted the journal as well, the journal is called Everyday Magic, a perpetual journal for spiritual seekers. This is by Maya Toll and illustrated by John Carling. Again, set to release September 26th, published by Running Press. This journal is 200 pages. I will show a bit of the journal in the video, so definitely check that out if you're interested. So it's a 200-page hardcover journal. It includes sections for recording observation and magic regarding intentions, astrology, tarot, healing systems, plant-based magic, rituals, dreams, divination systems, and more. In my opinion, it's like a structured grimoire. Yeah, like a structured grimoire in my opinion. So I'm super excited to use this. It's going to be fun. Honestly, I love their journals. They have really good quality journals. So, yeah. Then moving on, we have Shadow Magic, Unlocking the Whole Witch Within. This is by Nikki Vanderkar and illustrated by Koa Lee. Also set to release on September 26th, published by Running Press. This is 184 pages. I am excited to read this. I've looked at the table of contents, but I haven't actually like flipped through it or anything yet. So I am excited to read this. I did notice that they brought in like psychology and whatnot into the book a bit with like Carl Jung and his concept of the shadow and things like that. And I have a degree in psychology, so I love stuff like this. So I'm excited to read this and see where it goes and see how it is. We have some images here down below. And I'm hoping that it'll be good. I have high hopes for this, which is never a good thing in my opinion. Never a good thing. So I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint. Now, this is definitely on my wish list. So we have the I Ching, the Oracle, a practical guide to the Book of Changes, an updated translation annotated with cultural and historical references, restoring the I Ching to its shamanic origins. This is by Benabel Wen. And I'm so excited. I do have her Holistic Tarot. I love that book so much. It's a staple in my collection. This is set to release September 26th. It's being published by North Atlantic Books. It's 960 pages. 960 pages. And damn, I'm so excited. My Holistic Tarot is up there. I don't know if you can see it, but I am so excited. I really want to get this. It looks amazing. I've been really wanting to get into I Ching. So I think this is one of those books that I would need to get and bring into my collection. So let's look at the images we have here. And her writing style, oh my god. There is always so much information. Like her books are like a wealth of information. And obviously they're not, you can read them and read them from cover to cover if you want to, or you could just use them as reference or jump around or do whatever you like. But I started reading the Holistic Tarot, and sometimes I jump around from card to card to gain information. It's like so good. So good. Look at that. We even have the tarot. This looks so good. Yeah, I'm really excited about this and so happy to see that she has something new coming out. Then we have the female archangels. Empower your life with the wisdom of the 17... What? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Archei. I don't know how you pronounce that. Apologies. This is by Callista. Now, I do know that this creator has a deck also that came out earlier this year, I think it was, on female archangels, or maybe it was last year. I don't remember. This is set to release on September 26th. This is published by Feinhorn Press. It's 352 pages. If you're interested in working with angels, specifically female archangels, then you might be interested in this. Definitely check it out. She does have also, or they have, I shouldn't assume their gender identity, they also have a deck on the same subject. So definitely check that out as well if you didn't already know that they had a oracle deck. You might be interested in this particular subject matter, I guess. Yeah, this is the oracle, I guess, or it says examples of exercises, but this is also the oracle deck, I think. So they probably use some of the images from the oracle in this book. So definitely check out both things if you're interested in this kind of practice. I'm not, this is the cover, the back. I'm not interested per se in this. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this particular book. Or the deck. I wasn't interested in the Oracle deck either when I talked about it on my channel in one of my upcoming releases videos. But, you know, that's okay. If this interests you, definitely check it out. Then we have practical crystals, crystals for everyday self-care. This I'm really interested in. It's set to release September 26th. It's published by Leaping Hair Press. It's 144 pages, covers 150 different crystals. We have spiritual well-being, physical well-being, unblocking your chakras, connecting with nature, adding magic to special occasions, enhancing or starting your career. I am super excited, and I do know that they have Kathy Baingas and the illustrator being Vicky Lester. They have a deck also releasing, and I think it's coming out next year. So I am excited. Crystals for productivity. Look at that. I love this kind of stuff. I think it's absolutely amazing. So this is definitely on my wish list to get at some point, because I am interested, and I do definitely want the deck when it finally comes out. This is also another one that's on my wish list. This is by Allison Davies and illustrated by Katja Perez. It's set to release also September 26th. Also published by Leaping Hair Press. 192 pages. This is called Goddess Stories Discover Their Mythology. And this looks absolutely stunning. Like, look at this. Water, sea, and moon. Celine. Oh, I love it. It covers different goddesses and like their stories. It has over 40 from around the world. What does it cover exactly? From ancient myth to modern day icons, there's a goddess to help you with every situation, including some of the best and less well-known goddesses throughout mythology, and accompanied by a gorgeous illustration of each. Learn the stories of, and then it gives you different examples. It seems like there's also a simple ritual or activity alongside each story to help you channel the iconic energy of each goddess. This is the ultimate book of female empowerment. It's really interesting. Look at those. They're so beautiful. This looks great. I'm intrigued and interested. It looks amazing. I definitely have it on my wish list for me personally. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Then we have the Beginner Witch's Handbook, Essential Spells, Folk Traditions, and Lore for Crafting Your Magical Practice. So this is the Beginner's Witchcraft Handbook. It is by Leah Middleton. We just have the front and back. Love the photography. This is set to release September 26th. This is being published by Page Street Publishing. It's 168 pages. Seems to have, spells and rituals and things like that to practice. So this is rooted in traditional witchcraft. So if you're interested in traditional witchcraft, you might be interested in checking this particular book out. I don't really know much about traditional witchcraft, so for now, this is not really for me, but definitely check it out if you're interested. And then lastly, I'm really excited. This is Radical Tarot, Queer the Cards, Liberate Your Practice, and Create the Future. This is by Charlie Claire Burgess, who is the creator of the Fifth Spirit Tarot, which I have in my collection. I got it last year. And I'm so excited. This is releasing September 26th, published by Hay House. 288 pages. And I can't wait to receive this. Honestly, I really can't wait. So I am supposed to be receiving an advanced copy of this from Hay House. And I will, of course, show it on my channel when I do receive it with a review and everything. So what does it say here? Radical Tarot also touches on Charlie's personal story of how tarot helped them embrace their queerness, leave their marriage, and radically change their life. It speaks of their queer awakening and how tarot became for them a tool for social justice, conscious awareness of the world around them. Their words and experience will help anyone who wishes to be closer to their authentic selves. What does it say? It says Radical Tarot meets the tarot in a space of evolution, deconstruction, and creation, using the historical and common meanings of the cards as a launch pad for digging into limiting beliefs and societal conditioning and unlocking the personal truths beneath. That's really interesting. I'm excited for this, honestly. The Empress and the body positivity movement. Justice, not the legal sense, but as ethical discernment and accountability. Temperance and transcending the gender binary. The devil and anti-capitalism, judgment and revolution. I really am excited to read this, and I can't wait to get my advanced copy. And yeah, you can see here the Fifth Spirit Tarot, which I have. It's somewhere on top. Somewhere on top here. No, up there, actually. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm looking now and I'm like, you can't even see it. Never mind. It's literally above where you can see the Macabre Tarot. Yeah, it's above that. There's like another shelf on top. But yes, I'm very excited to get this book. So those are all the books. Now we're going to move on to decks. Okay, so I'm going to start the recording for the decks. We have 26 decks to get through. So let's do this. Start recording. Here we go. So the first deck we're going to be looking at is the Tarot for the Great Outdoors. This is by Julie Gordon and illustrated by Charisse Steber. I am so excited to receive this. I can't wait. I don't know what's going on. Why haven't I gotten it yet? I don't know. I pre-ordered this and I'm excited to receive it. It looks so good. So this is the box. We have a Celtic Cross here. It comes with a Celtic Cross spread card, which is so cool. The major arcana seem to be illustrated. It seems to tell you where the particular image is supposed to be representative of, like some kind of national park and things like that. I think these parks are only in the US. I don't know if any of them are in Canada, but I think most of them are in the US. But I'm still excited to receive this because I love the art style. Here's the Hermit. Voyageurs National Park. Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve. Oh, I love this so much. I'm so excited to receive this. So it is, as I'm filming this, it's already out, September 1st. It is published by Mountaineers Books, 81-page guidebook. So, yes. Includes helpful cheat sheets for interpreting cards during a reading. Ooh. Interesting. How many cards is in here then? Well, it says 78 card deck, but I'm sure there's like extra little cards, I guess. Cards are accompanied by a conveniently sized booklet that explains how to do both simple and more complex readings and what each card may mean, along with 3 cheat sheet cards that offer quick refreshers on suit meanings and how to lay out the classic Celtic cross. That's really cool. Look at it, it's so cute. Oh my god, that death card, I love it. Wheel of Fortune. I really can't wait to get this. Honestly, I'm so excited. So excited. So if you're interested in this particular deck, definitely check it out. I know that because it's based in the US, it may not appeal to everyone, especially those who are not based in the US, but honestly, I'm into it, even if it's just based in the US and I'm Canadian. So yeah, I'm here for the images, honestly. Then we have the Beloved Dead. This is an oracle for divining ancestral wisdom. This is by Carrie Paris and illustrated by Tina Hart. I believe this is the duo that did the Relative Tarot. And what else did they do? I don't know if she did the artist. I don't know if the artist is the same as the Relative Tarot, but here, Relative Tarot. Let's just check quickly. I want to see. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this would be a great pairing if you have the Relative Tarot. Great pairing, in my opinion. So we have some images here. Act of love, yes or no? Interesting. It's definitely interesting. So this is set to release on September 4th, published by Wiser Books, 144-page guidebook. Like, the guidebook is thick. I love it. It's so good. Hauntingly appealing oracle deck that connects us with our past and opens the potential of our future through our ancestor archetypes or spirit guides. That's really cool. I don't know if this would interest me personally. It's an 81 card deck. They know how to do Oracle. Yes, thank you. Oracle decks should always be over. I personally like over 40. I know some people like over 50. I really don't like when people do 36 cards, even though I have quite a number of Oracle decks that just have 36 cards, but I always prefer like 40, 44 and up. Like, that's my preference when it comes to Oracle decks. The more cards, the better in my opinion, because Oracle is already so like slim. It's not like Tarot where you have to have 78 cards because it has a structure. So I really like that they're doing 81 cards. That's really good. So if you're interested in like ancestral type of deck, this looks very ancestrally because of the people. They look like they're back from the past and things like that. It's really cool. And obviously if you have the Relative Tarot, it would pair amazing together with this particular deck. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Now this one I'm interested in. This is the Lucid Dreaming, Lucid Living, your oracle and guide to mastering the dreamscape. Includes 44 full color cards and a 200-page guidebook. Wow. This is Nisha Burton, Norma Burton, and the foreword is by Philip Carr Gom. This looks like it would pair amazing with the Muse Tarot, and I don't have an Oracle deck that pairs good with that. So I'm really interested in this deck. Set to release September 4th, published by Red Wheel, 200-page guidebook, as I said already. 44 cards, thank you. And yeah, what does it say? It says, the stunning symbolic cards are composed of 2 parts, the waking message and the dreaming message, thus integrating the instructions for both states of consciousness. Meditating on these insightful cards will strengthen your abilities to dream lucidly and will offer guidance on how to move through waking reality more connected to your deep intuition. Wow. That sounds really nice, actually. Look at those. They're so pretty. Wow. Yeah, this would go really well with the Muse Tarot. It would probably pair also well with that deck from Rockpool. What's that deck? Looks very deserty or desert-like. I don't remember what it's called right now. Let's see. Do they have it somewhere maybe as an advertisement here? Sometimes it happens. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. But I do like this to pair for the Muse Tarot. I have this on my wish list. So, yeah, it looks good. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Then we have the Necronomicon. This is by Christopher March and illustrated by James Buscema. I received this as an advanced copy from Inside Editions. It is published by Inside Editions, 128-page guidebook. This is based on H.P. Lovecraft. And I will say the box, this cover part of the box is so cool. That middle piece that you see in the middle is actually raised a bit. So it's kind of like, it feels interesting. The texture of this box is very interesting. I actually really like it. I have not opened it yet because I haven't filmed my walkthrough of it, but it should be up next week as well. If you're interested in seeing a full walkthrough of this, I am excited. They sent it to me part of a box of decks that they sent me for Spooky Month. So if you're new to my channel, the past 2 years anyway, I've been doing a series in October where I show spooky decks or decks that are great for the October month. Obviously, people would use these decks year round if they're into using spooky decks year round. But I requested from Inside Editions a few decks that I hadn't purchased or brought into my collection to showcase on my channel during that particular month, and they sent me those, and by surprise they included this one, so I am super excited. That is gruesome. So I'm super excited to review this, and as I do so, I'm like, what is this? What's going on? Authority. What is this? Oh, is this the Emperor card? Oh, wait, did they rename? Oh, they renamed. So this must be the High Priestess. Must be the Emperor. That is gruesome. Woo. Woo. Violence. This is what? 5, 6, 7. This is the Chariot? The Chariot is violence? Okay. Solitude, this is the Hermit. Damn, this guy doesn't have eyeballs. Oh, it's haunting. Death. This must be Cthulhu. At least they kept death. Now I'm really intrigued to see more of this because, wow. That Hermit card, he had no eyes. Damn. I think I'm going to have bad dreams after unboxing that deck. I am excited, though. I am excited. So, yes. But, yeah, this is, yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to take a look at, in my opinion. Take a look at. But if you're interested in this, H.P. Lovecraft and all that, definitely check it out. Okay, then we have the Story Oracle. I have this on my wish list. I really want this, but not to use as a story, like a creative writing thing. I want to use it as an Oracle deck. So this is by Catherine Furman and Layla Dejo. Apologies if I mispronounce the surname. I apologize greatly. This looks really cool as an Oracle deck. For me personally, I would use this as an Oracle deck because this looks so cool. This is published by Chronicle Books. And it looks really interesting. Like, look at this. We have fear, discovery, fresh start, the clock is ticking, together. We have hit the road, dream. Saw those already. Hit the road. Okay, so it gives you an upright and reverse meaning. Has like key phrases. So you can literally use this not only as a writing tool, but as a regular Oracle deck as well, in my opinion. So that's really interesting. We have a confusion card. There are 78 cards, which love that for an Oracle. Set to release September 5th, which is really cool. Published by Chronicle Books. 78-page guidebook, I guess. Oh no, it's a 96-page guidebook. So why does it say 78 there? So they should fix that. So it's a 96-page guidebook with 78 cards. Really cool. I can't wait to see a walkthrough of this, and definitely plan to get that at some point. Now, who doesn't love Bob Ross? Classic man, painting classic paintings. Honestly, love them. So we have the Bob Ross Oracle, a happy little deck and guidebook. This is super fun. You can barely see any photos. The paint, and then I don't know what the other ones are, but it seems cool. Set to release September 5th. This is 88 pages, published by Running Press. 40 cards. Does it say the guidebook? Oh yeah, 88-page guidebook. It's in their, whatchamacallit, the new box out that they have for Oracle decks, which is really cool. Now, this is not part of the RP Mystic Coven, so Running Press doesn't send these kind of oracles out for review, specifically for the ambassador program that I'm part of. So I did not receive this for review, though, like the Britney Spears oracle, which I didn't get for review because it was not one that I did ask if I could get it, but they said it wasn't possible. It wasn't something they were offering. So I ended up buying it myself. So maybe at some point I will probably end up buying this as well. This is by Michelle Witt and illustrated by Alex Fine. It looks cool. Love Bob Ross. Honestly, great guy, great man. Talking as if I know the guy, but I really don't. But his videos are great and so entertaining. It's so calming too. So if you're into Bob Ross, check out this deck. Then we have Witches Through History, Grimoire, and Oracle deck. Now, this is 25 cards for spiritual, magical, and meditative practice. This is by Devin Frost. 25 cards. That's slim pickings. I have to say, September 5th, it's set to release. Published by Universe. 160-page guidebook. Guidebook is very nice, but the 25 cards is very slim pickings, in my opinion. That's the only picture that there is, I guess. Let me go down and see. Nope, we have some pictures here. I wish I could zoom in, but can't. The cards look great. Like, they look really interesting. It has the title, to who's in the card. It has keywords on them. I love the backs. I really like the art style. This would pair really well. Oh, what's that deck? What deck would this pair really well with? I have a deck in mind, but I can't remember right now the name of it. There's a deck that this would pair really well with, I think, because of the colors. What is it? Oh, now it's going to be bothering me. It's going to be bothering me. I would get this. Honestly, I would. But 25 cards. I don't know. And the price here is USD. Now, I'm wondering how much this is on Amazon Canada. So you know what? Let's take a look. $29.95 for 25 cards. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like, really? Yeah, I don't know. But I really want this, though. It looks cute. Maybe I'll see if the price goes down. Like, maybe on a sale or something. It's really going to bother me that I can't remember what tarot deck would go really well with this. Yeah, it's really going to bother me. I don't know. But if you're interested in this, definitely check it out. Then we have Angel Connections by Lynn Arajo, and art by Wendy Bokuzi. This is 40 cards. It's published by US Games. Set to release on September 8th. This is cute. Honestly, I really want this. But US Games, unfortunately, is US only. So it is going to look at the price. I'm going to have to pay, like, I don't even know, double this just to get this. And I don't think that's worth a small little pocket deck, in my opinion. So, yeah. But this seems interesting. It's like angel numbers. There's 6 cards identifying archangels and ways they communicate their presence, which is cool. Okay. There's only these pictures, I guess. I like that. 555. 1111. Look at the cat. So cute. I love the artistry. 999. Love the backs. The backs are cute. The backs are really cute. So I really like this, but yeah, I'm not willing to pay over 20 bucks for a small thing like this, which is what I'm going to have to pay to get it, which is so unfortunate, honestly. Then we have the Tarot the Enchanted Garden. This is by Rosanna Paula. This is published by Los Garabeo. Set to release on September 8th. How thick is the guidebook? Sometimes doesn't even say. Nope, doesn't even say. So I don't know. And there's like barely any images. We have these 3 here. Looks cute. It's a limited color palette. I don't know how I feel about that personally. Looks like a cute little Fae deck, in my opinion. Very Fae-like, anyway. So I don't know if this is something I'd personally... Yeah, fairy-like creatures. Knew it. I don't know if this is something that I would like personally, but if you're interested in this, definitely check it out. Honestly, it looks cute. It's kind of on sale right now. In the US, anyway. In the US. Then we have the Oracle of Delphi. Prophecies from the Eternal Priestess. This is by Susie Cherub and Brierly Collins. I'm pretty sure this is published by Blue Angel. It looks like a Blue Angel deck. It is collage. We have advocate. We have reconcile, uphold, adjudicate, balance. Interesting. So you have a title and then you have keywords, and one keyword is in italics. Maybe that's like a main theme. Definitely interesting. 176-page guidebook. Set to release also on September 8th. How many cards? Does it say? Of course, it never does. So annoyed. How many cards, people? How many cards? It never says. I don't know. It really bothers me that they never say how many cards they have in the deck. Like, why? What are you afraid of? Probably 36. Honestly, I don't even know. Moving on to another Blue Angel deck, which is called Medicine Heart Oracle, Shamanic Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. This is by Alana Fairchild, illustrated by Sophie. Oh no, that's also an author. Sophie Wilkins. Is it not the illustrator? I don't know. Yeah, I would assume that's the illustrator. This is also published by Blue Angel, I think. 368 pages. That's a thick guidebook. Very nice. September 8. Again, how many cards? It never says. It never says. Never tells you how many cards there are in the deck. Nice artwork, though. Very cute. This one's interesting. It looks like it's art that wasn't even made for the deck. This looks like weird cropped. It's not even the same size. It's very strange. These must be the backs, I'm guessing. Very odd. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into this, to be honest with you. And it doesn't even say how many cards there are, which is rather annoying. I really wish publishers would state the information. You know, just tell us what we can expect if we order it, because if we buy it and we don't like it because there's not enough cards, we're just going to return it. Especially when it comes to Amazon, you can easily return things when they don't meet your expectations and get a refund. So it's important to say those things, in my opinion. Then we have the Folklore Oracle. This is by Mike Bass. Set to release September 12th. This is published by Watkins Publishing. 192-page guidebook. This is 60 cards. Thank you for telling us. And what does it say? Okay, so we have details of each card, including key quality, information to bring the character or being to life, and guidance about what the card means for you when it comes up, and how to connect with the character's energy. Okay, let's see. So we have, I'm guessing this is the box. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this, honestly. I'm not. I was kind of feeling the box when I first found it. There was no images, but now I'm just like, I don't know if this is my art style, if I'm into this much. I think I'm going to wait to watch a walkthrough, honestly, like a flip through on this and see how it goes. So this does bring famous characters, plants, and animals from the UK as well as the US. So that's pretty cool. But if you're interested in this, definitely check it out. Now, this I want. I really want this. So we have the Horror Oracle, the Classic Horror Oracle, rather. This is published by Chronicle Books. This looks great. It's perfect for Spooky Month, honestly. Perfect. This is by Ricardo Diseño. And I did want to feature this part of my Spooky Month, but Chronicle Books never answered my email, so I never ended up getting it. This looks really cool. Classic horror. I know most of the characters in this. This is set to release September 12th. 50-page guidebook. It's going to be like a little booklet. 50 cards. That's cool. Each of the 50 carefully selected films is represented by an evocative mini movie poster style illustration. That is so cool. Yeah, I love that. Nightmare on Elm Street, Night of the Living Dead, Carrie, Hereditary. Nice. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Obviously, Get Out, The Thing, Reanimator, Nosferatu, Alien, Eyes Without a Face, Psycho, Ringo, Babadook, The American Werewolf in London. Wow, this is so cool. Blair Witch Project. I did see the twins from The Shining. Hellraiser, Poltergeist, The Wicker Man. On the cover, these two twins here. Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, yes, Pennywise from It. I love It. It is one of my favorite movies from Stephen King's books. So good. And the remake was really well done. Really well done. So, yes. I'm excited for this. I'll probably get it at some point and maybe showcase on my channel next year, since I've already kind of filled up my filming time, I guess, with a bunch of decks that I've either bought myself or received for review. So, oh no, the booklet is 120 pages, not 50. Oh, I guess that's 50 cards. Okay. 50 cards, 120 page guidebook. That's cool. But yes, I will probably get this and showcase next year for Spooky Month. I think this would be fun to bring into my collection. But specifically, I would love to gift this to my mom, because my mom loves horror movies. So, yeah. And then we have the breath practice cards, 50 breathwork meditations for mind, body, and self. This is by Rebecca Moore. Set to release September 19th. Published by Leaping Hair Press. 64 pages. That's cool. Or cleansing breath. This must be the meditation on the back. So it seems like you have the card and then you have the meditation on the back, which is really cool. Really nice. I love the cards. I did add this to my wish list because I thought it was really cool. But yeah, we have focus, relax, elevate, release, and connect. It's really interesting. So if you're into like meditation type cards, then this might be a kit that you might be willing to check out. So if you're interested, then do so. Check it out. Then we have the Moonology Messages Oracle. So this is by Yasmin Boland and illustrated by Ali Vermilio. And I did receive an advance copy for this from Hay House, because this is published by Hay House, and I'm really excited to film my unboxing for it. But this looks great. This looks way more Oracle based than her other two decks that she has out for Moonology. So the other ones are really based on like moon work and moon phases, specifically focused on like, especially the first one, the new and full moon, and then the second one focuses on both new moon, full moon, first quarter and last quarter, which is really cool. And this one is more, it's moon related, but it's more, or like it feels more like it could be used strictly as a Oracle deck, where the other two I felt like they were more moon work related, which is how I use the Moonology manifestations anyway. It's for specifically moon work. So I really like this. It looks great. This is so pretty. I feel like this is another one that would probably go well with the Muse Tarot, maybe. But I really like this. It's very nice. Like, very nice. Also, releasing September 19th. 136 page guidebook, which is really cool. 48 cards, which is nice. Look at that. Got some 3 cards. Looks really cool. Now, if you're in the US and got the, what is it, card deck box? No. deck club box is what it's called, I think, then you would have already received this and already have seen it probably. There's a few unboxings already out for this particular deck, in my opinion. Then we have the Elemental Alchemist Oracle Deck and Guidebook. This is by Naisha Williams, Grace Banda, and Kamishka Nato. This is published by Andrews McMeel Publishing. And I'm so excited. It's 41 cards, 112-page guidebook. Now, I believe the authors are sisters? Friends? I don't know. I think that they're sisters. And Naisha Williams and Kamishka actually did the Black Tarot together, which I have. I received that from Running Press for review last year, and I love that deck so much. It's such a beautiful deck, and I'm so excited to get into this. Now, the artist, Kamishka, she actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to receive a copy for review, and she passed my information along to Andrews McMeel Publishing, and they contacted me, and I did receive a copy of this, plus the journal that you can get. There is a journal that you can get as well. Let me show it. There's no link for the journal? Okay, let me... Here we go. There's also a journal. So I received both the deck and the journal for review. So you will be seeing that on my channel this month. And I am excited. Look how beautiful this is. Has some great information. We have some information on the Wheel of the Year and whatnot, which is really interesting. And they have some trackers and things like that, which is great if you like that sort of thing. Trackers and areas to do readings in and things like that, which is super fun. So I'll be showing both of these this month on my channel. Definitely look out for them. Then we get into some pocket decks. Now I'm really excited. So we have the African Goddess Rising Pocket Oracle. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook. This is by Abiola Abrams. So this is a pocket version of the original full size, and I did receive an advanced copy of this from Hay House, and I love it. Honestly, I have to say I don't even have the full size of this, and I prefer the pocket size. I have to say I do. I prefer the pocket size. Now this is releasing September 19th. 120-page guidebook, again published by Hay House. It's 44 cards. And it is a cute size, and I can't wait for you to see on my channel. This deck plus another deck that I don't know. Did I not open that? Oh, I guess not. Okay, let me show. I forgot to open that one, maybe. Maybe I skipped a link, because I know that was in my list. Angel Ancestors. Here we go. Pocket size. I also received this one here. The Angel Answers Pocket Oracle. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook by Radley Valentine. This is illustrated by Marcius Michael George. And again, this is one that I've seen around. It's pretty popular in my opinion. I have never been interested in it. And honestly, the pocket size changed my mind completely about this deck. Again, also releasing September 19th. Published by Hay House as well. 72-page guidebook. And I just really love this. Like, honestly, it's so cute. It's a great deck if you want to do like yes or no questions and things like that. I really love that about it. And I'm super excited to actually use this in my own practice. Again, both of the pocket decks you'll see on my channel soon this month. Not next week, but probably the week after or something like that. I don't remember when I decided in my content calendar where I was going to post that up, but you'll see it this month for sure. Then we have the Essential Oils Oracle cards. This is by Dennis Moak and illustrated by Ulrich Anima Kern. This is published by Earth Dancer Books, 16-page guidebook, 40 cards. It's about aromatherapy and like essential oils and things like that. So we have, I guess information on one side and the back has like a different thing. So we have Copaiba, and then we have information. So effects, top tip, aspects, chakras. We have like a affirmation type thing. That's interesting. Okay, so that's why the guidebook is pretty short. It's only 16 pages, right? Little booklet is only 16 pages because all the information is on the card. So that's good. If you're into things like this, like essential oil oracle cards, then this might be something that you'd be interested in to check out. I don't know if this is really for me personally. Like, I don't know if this is something I'd bring into my collection. I don't use essential oils, so I don't really know, but it's cute. Like, the artwork is really nice. I do have to say that. Then we have the Tree of Life Oracle. This is by David Wells and illustrated by Roberta Orpwood. This is published by Hay House. It's a 44-card deck with a 144-page guidebook. Now, I am excited for this. I'm waiting for my advanced copy. Of course, if you're in the US and subscribed, because I think it's closed by now, their subscription for the card, is it deck club box, I think it's called, you would have received this in that. So yes, but if you're not in the US, then you'll be waiting for it just like everyone else, especially if you pre-ordered it. But there should be already unboxings of this on out there, especially if for the people who got it early already, like before it released. But this looks really nice. I love the artwork. I'm really excited to see the kind of information they provide for the Tree of Life. Empress. Very nice. There's keywords on the cards, which is so helpful. I love that. I'm really excited to dive deep into this once I receive it. It does release September 26th. And yeah, let me see. 44 cards, so 11 Sephiroth, 22 paths, and 11 magical forces that harness the power of Kabbalah to change people's lives. That's cool. Very interested to dive into this. Just waiting on my advanced copy to come. Oh yes, I want this so much, but they have no images yet. So I wanted to see, like, is it Pip? Is it not Pip? Though I don't think I would mind if it was Pip, to be honest with you, because I don't mind Pip decks. But this is the Marvel Tarot Deck and Guidebook. It's by Sydney Barwick and illustrated by Lily McDonnell. Set to release September 26th. This is published by Universe. It's a 200-page guidebook, which is pretty cool. 78 cards. Oh, we have some images here. They look like major or core cards. So I don't know. I'm really excited to see this, though. I think I'm going to wait for a walkthrough for this specifically, but it would be really cool to pick this up. I really do love Marvel and DC and things like that, those kind of universes. So this would be interesting to add to my collection, in my opinion. Then we have the Goddess of Love Tarot. This is by Gabriella Herstick. A book and deck for embodying the erotic divine feminine. Set to release September 26th. This is published by Tarshare Purigi. It says, does it say how many pages the guidebook is? It says 78 pages here, but I have a feeling that's not correct. But with the back guidebook, it looks like it's going to be collage deck. Sorry, I'm just like looking at the images. Collage deck. Looks cool. Maybe something that could be paired with the Mary Magdalene Oracle. Looks like because that's also a collage deck, honestly. There's no other images other than that one showing the cards. I'd be interested to see a walkthrough of this, to be honest with you, because it looks cool. I'm interested in the subject of it. And especially because it's the goddess of love, I feel like it would pair really nice with the Mary Magdalene Oracle. But I would like to see a full walkthrough to see the cards, exactly what they look like, and to see how much depth there is in the guidebook and things like that. So right now for me, I'm gonna pause on it. But if you're interested in this particular deck, definitely check it out. Then we have Grief, Grace, and Healing. So this is an Oracle deck and guidebook on grief, pretty much. Set to release September 26th. Published by Mandela Publishing. 144-page guidebook. It's 64 cards. So it really just gives you very simple keyword and like little shaped drawings and things. Information on the back, I guess. So we have different cards, I guess, associated with grief, with grace, and then with healing. And then there's like a key phrase, keyword, and then information on that in the back of the card. So it looks like it's, okay, here we have an expanded meaning for the card of navigate transformation. We have some action steps associated with it. Okay, so every card has more of an expanded meaning that you see on the card, and then action steps, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I think this is an interesting deck specifically for grief and healing. This is by Tanya Carroll Richardson. I feel like if you're grieving and looking for something, oh, it's a 170-page guidebook. That's great. If you're looking for something because you are grieving and are trying to work through that grief, this might be something that you might be interested in, or you might know someone that might be interested in to have for themselves, to help them work through their grief or help them through their grief, and that. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Then we have the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. This is by Athene Noctua. Published by Hay House. It's 24 card deck. Because it's a runic oracle, I will forgive that it's only 24 cards, obviously. This was previously indie and picked up by Hay House to be mass market. Releasing on September 26th. It's an 80-page guidebook. And it's pocket sized. I'm really excited to get this. I haven't received my advanced copy yet, but it looks so cool. So there is a familiar associated with every single rune. And I have one runic oracle currently in my collection. And I use it as not even an oracle. It's literally just for runic study. And that's it. I don't shuffle it. Horrible cardstock. The cardstock is so thin. It's so thick, actually. What am I saying so thin? It's so thick you can't even shuffle the thing. So I'm excited to have this for actual oracle purposes. It's so nice, and I love Athene's artwork, honestly. Her artwork is gorgeous. Oh, I bet this would pair so nice with her Unfolding Path Tarot, and I do have that, so I'm really excited to receive this. Then we have the Lisboa Tarot. This is by Beth Celion. Celion, I think that's how you pronounce that. If not, I apologize greatly. It's Tarot Through the Streets of Lisbon. I am so excited for this deck. It is published by Red Feather. It's 128 pages. I did not pre-order this, but I do want to get it at some point. I am Portuguese. Mom's from Portugal. I have family in Portugal. I have been to Lisbon twice, and I love it there. It's beautiful. So I'm really excited that they're coming out with a deck that's specifically based on Lisbon. I think that's amazing and gorgeous. And this looks so fun. So fun. So I can't wait to see this. It's set to release on September 28th, which is pretty cool. So if you're like me and interested in Portuguese culture, then you might be interested in this particular deck. Then we have the Tree Keeper's Oracle. This is by Angie Sullins and illustrated by Stephanie Law, who is the creator of the... Oh, what's that tarot deck? Now I'm blanking. What in the world is that? It's the one by Llewellyn. Here we go. Shadowscapes Tarot. That's it. So, same illustrator as that. This is published by US Games, set to release on September 30th. 108-page guidebook. Let's look at the photos that they have here. Love the cover. Super cute. Very detailed. Look at that. This would probably pair really, really well with the Shadowscapes. So if you've been looking for an Oracle deck to pair with that tarot, here's one now. You might really enjoy this. This is beautiful. Stunning, honestly. But with like all US Games decks, US Games is US only, and it's very hard to get in Canada. Even though every other country is able to get decks from their Amazon from US Games, for some reason, Canada has issues. And it sucks. So it's going to be more expensive than it would be if it was on Amazon.ca. And lastly, we're going to end with a black and white Rider-Waite tarot deck. This is by Jody Bunjinski Barbesi and illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith. So it's just a good old black and white RWS, releasing September 30th, published by US Games, 54-page guidebook. So yes, it's literally just a black and white deck. So if you've been looking for a black and white RWS, you might enjoy this. Check it out. I don't need this. I'm pretty much set on RWS decks. Honestly, I just got the Centennial in a tin, and I have the original Rider. For me, I'm good on traditional RWSs, I think. I'll stick to my clones. That is good enough for me. All right, so that was everything. This video is super long. Watch it in parts. Watch it on your TV. Do what you need to do. But I do thank you so much for watching. If you stuck with me this far, I hope you enjoyed it. Come back next month for, the next one. Obviously, subscribe and turn on the bell if you're interested in more content from me, not just these kind of videos. I do other content like unboxings, different kinds of videos and things like that on my channel. So definitely check out. Obviously, October will be here very soon, even though it's still the beginning of September. But October is spooky month, so definitely subscribe if you want to see more of that. I have a lot of fun things planned for spooky month this year. I'm going to be doing some fun spreads and things with little spooky decks that I have. So I'm really excited for all the content that I have to come for the rest of the year. So definitely subscribe if you're interested. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this particular video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated and helps me in the long run, of course. So yes, thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.